resource constraints, Bangladesh has emerged as a global leader on adaptation and mitigation. Global disaster.
We've asked you to press on carbon, shifting taxation from income to carbon, and subsidies for fossil fuels. Slow flush of subsidies must. And I call on all members to align as soon as possible behind the gold standard on credibility and ambition established by the Asset Owners Alliance that I convene.
I would like to thank President Biden for taking this initiative. India welcomes partners to create templates of sustainable development in India. It
is a global phenomenon from which developing economies are particularly vulnerable, especially on our African continent. The move towards a low-carbon, climate-resilient society cannot happen overnight. We need to work together.
The last time we hosted you in July last year, none of us could have imagined that almost 18 months later, we would still be in the grip of the pandemic. All of us are sick of this pandemic. All of us want to spend time with friends and family. All of us want to get back to normal.
Move money in case of vaccine or any type of response that we've had to do, and then more recently to make sure that we can't have vaccine passports in the state of Florida. So I think that they've sent a message to say, you know what, get vaccinated, but it really ain't going to do anything for you. Well, why would someone want to put something in their arm if they don't think it's effective?
Given our two countries' different histories, different worldviews, and different political and legal systems, New Zealand and China are going to take different perspectives on important issues. We will continue to work these through in a consistent manner, as we have always done. To
try to prevent terrorism, terrorists from operating in a safe haven in Afghanistan. And even though we have been there a long time, I do not accept the notion that this has been an endless war. Easy. I argued against it with Trump, too. I made the same argument to President Trump. And simply the fact that President Trump announced we were going to leave in May didn't mean President Biden. Under President Trump's command, our forces took terrorist leaders like al-Baghdadi and Soleimani off the battlefield. Our 45th Commander-in-Chief set out to rebuild and modernize our military and to move our foreign policy from a chapter of weakness and apology into a renewed posture of strength. I sent you word past them. I sent you word past them. I sent you word past them. That's what Speaker Pelosi and Senator Sanders have sketched out. A terrible way to help those who need it. And experts across the political spectrum agree. The liberal editors of the Washington Post have blasted so-called progressives demanding a non-targeted giveaway that would huge amounts to perfectly comfortable families.
We do not send money now to Wuhan
virology. You support sending money. We did under your tutelage. We were sending it through EcoHealth. It was a sub-agency. Right. You were thinking that, sir. You were thinking that, sir. You were thinking that, sir. There was research done with Dr. Shi and Dr. Barrick. They have collaborated on gain-of-function research where they enhanced the SARS virus to infect human airway cells, and they did it by merging a new spike protein on it.
All the more vivid the critical importance of natural assets. And it has made clear, for example, that there is a correlation between the infection rate and air pollution.
We too will give meaning to our commitment to our self-defense. If Hamas breaks the calm and attacks Israel, our response will be very powerful. Including the question of the return of our MIAs and 2 civilians who are there, as well as building economic growth for Judea, Samaria, the West Bank.
You've been doing amazing work for quite some time. Let me ask you, first question, you're looking very fit. Have you still been out there running? If you're coloring. If you're coloring. If you're coloring. What I've tried to emphasize is that we now have millions of doses that have been administered. And the fact that we've seen almost no adverse consequence. The thing that I've tried to emphasize is that in a situation in which African Americans are more vulnerable to this disease, seduce Rome. Seduce Rome.